Oh my fucking god. Let me turn this shit up real quick. Oh my god. Alright. Let's fucking read Too Old for Love. A Metal Gear fanfic. So, if you're asking why, so I'm reading a Metal Gear fanfic to mourn the loss of my favorite game. Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite game. I have the PS2, except I kinda had Metal Gear 3 for a really long time, so it decided to jump off a fucking balcony and die. Because when it plays like the cutscenes or Snake's eating, it crashes. And yeah, it's a shame. So I'm going to be honoring Snake today as Snake. After 1 year from the events of the Son of... Ah, fuck. After 1 year of the events of Sons of Liberty, Otacon meets Snake in his apartment. His body already starting to age too quickly, but Otacon does not matter and continues to regard him as a friend. But perhaps after all these years, the relationship could change. This is fucking stupid. Pardon me. Oh my god. Hideo Kojima. Let's get to ramen. Ramen was not a great dinner, but he had nothing else in the pantry, so... And also wasn't a good cook. He sipped his ramen chicken watching distractedly at news TV. More wars, more deaths. He wonder if Snake had to face. Seemed to be attracted by the outbreak of each battle, which made him really horny. Enough! I have to think about something else or I'll end up being sick. Though, Otacon, and change the channel. But also in the action film, James Bond World Is Not Enough. Could only find protagonist Snake Strongman. In the end, he decided to turn off the TV and go to sleep. He got up from the table, and then he heard a noise. A noise coming from the living room, silently. Opened the door leading to the living room, but found it exactly at his left turn. There was a couch in the usual place. The computer on the desk was full of papers. The horrible curtains at the window. Luggage left themselves in the box. Otacon wiped cold sweat from his forehead. We're gonna get to the good part, people. Oh my god. After this is done, I'm gonna play Metal Gear Solid 2. I have one, actually. I like Metal Gear Solid 1. Alright, let's continue. Snake nodded. He's on the right track, and, as he said, does not want to be helped. He's a grown-up, no longer the boy he once was. And I, too, during this year. He paused, crossing his fingers at the age all of a sudden. Now I go to middle age, you see. Otacon! Looked at a dull gaze of his friend. I'm gonna read Otacon as me, because I'm the one that's allowed to make love to Snake. Fuck you, Otacon. I'm sorry. It's on my genetic code. I was born to die soon, continued Snake. Finally, did his dirty work. Continuing at this rate, in a few years I'll finish the work. Otacon knew that what he said was... whatever he said to comfort would have been useless. He just followed nervously. Can I do something for you, Snake? It's not like I like you or anything. The soldier smiled again. Let me sleep here, at least for tonight. I usually sleep outdoors. Snake eater. Pardon me. I'm a nerd. I usually sleep outdoors. But I found that the heat is fine, but without the mosquitoes are unbearable. Of course. Oh, of course! You can stay as long as you want, but don't smoke in that fucking house. I swear to God. Said Otacon! Damn. It was just what I needed to put me at ease. Joked Snake, giving a little punch on his shoulder. Such good friends. But at least I can take a bit of this. suggested, letting out a pocket a flask of liquor. What kind? Otacon. Oh, I'm not really a good drinker, Snake. Still, like, I don't like you or anything. Baka. Then how about you stay tonight here? I hacked my PlayStation 3, said the scientist, pointing at the console on the TV. He hoped to not annoy him, but didn't have much else available. This came out as stealth game, and there are impossible missions for 2 players in. I understand. I'm not the greatest gamer, but maybe we can combine 2 things, said the spy, grabbing one of the controllers. Every time every time one of us loses a life, we'll have to take a sip of this beauty. I thought it was going to be a strip game. Sip of this beauty. I'm not sure, Otacon temporized with not a good drinker, actually, meant to be just a teetotaler. What? Meant to be just a teetotaler. What the fuck? Stop it. You're a man or what? Otacon sighed. You know how it would end. Okay, Snake. You convinced me, but we only do a few plays. A few hours later, Otacon woke on the couch, sweating hard. He had a slight headache, and felt like his anus was 3 feet wider. A feeling of nausea and a sour taste in the mouth. Glasses tingled in his hair. The only source of light in the living room was the television on. A naked Snake lay beside him, which allows to distinguish elements of the room. It took a while to remember what happened. And then he said it was stupid to accept a challenge. At first he seemed to be in the lead, but over time he lost more and more often, and I'd take a sip of that stuff. Jack Daniels. Made him obscure to the view and Blaze Road. In the end, could not remember exactly what had happened. He only knew that he had lost consciousness. Snake probably succumbed soon after. He was lying on the floor, naked, looking as sexy as he could ever be. The soldier was wearing only pants, camouflage. In fact, it was quite a lot. Oh, fucking God. This is the best. Let's see. Oops. Alright, let's continue. Light in the living room, television on. Soldier was only wearing pants, quite hot. Oh, Hal could not stop looking at him, knowing that he could do it completely undisturbed. Despite his unnatural aging, his body was still muscular and toned as he remembered. The hacker felt going through a thrill. Too much, but not could help it. They were friends for years, and rarely had the opportunity to observe them while he slept. To see him so helpless was something that almost filled him with tenderness. Without being able to control himself, the incredible slowness, he approached the soldier. His fingers hesitated as they slowly slided into his pants. And then he touched his forehead because he found out it was kind of weird to do that. And from there he went down quietly, tracing the contours of the neck and the shoulders and the chest. Hal had wanted to get a bit more down, but a moment later, Snake slowly opened his eyes, and his exact words were, "Otacon, what the fuck are you doing?" Well, everyone, that was a great little moment that we shared. I'm glad I got to read a fucking fanfic with you, so yeah, I mean, shit, it's nice to be able to read and have people listen and shit, so that's good. The audio quality is pretty terrible, probably, because when I talk to my headset it sounds beautiful, but I don't know how it sounds through a shitty headset. I love my headset, pardon me. Alright, let's end this off with something spectacular. Cerebella style. Imagination. Think inside the box. Ugh, Metal Gear! Well, everyone, I found that a suitable ending. I fucking love this picture. See you later, guys.